The soul's move. White lights illuminated the room, casting a soft glow on its modern, minimalist design. At the center of the studio stood a wooden chessboard, its worn edges a stark contrast to the sleek surroundings. Two figures sat across from each other, locked in a battle of wits. On one side was an elderly painter, his thin, weathered hands resting lightly on the table as he studied the board with a furrowed brow. Opposite him sat a humanoid robot, its silver frame reflecting the light. Its luminous eyes flickered as it analyzed the pieces with meticulous precision. "Your move," the painter murmured, his voice raspy yet calm. The robot's mechanical fingers hovered above the board, calculating millions of possibilities in a fraction of a second. Yet it paused, tilting its head slightly as if to mimic human hesitation. "Why do you play?" the robot finally asked, its voice smooth but tinged with curiosity. The painter leaned back, a faint smile forming on his lips. "Chess is art. Every move is a stroke on the canvas of the board. But you wouldn't understand that, would you? You calculate, but do you feel?" The robot placed its bishop deliberately, its servos humming softly. "I learn. Each game teaches me patterns, strategies, perhaps even emotion." The painter raised an eyebrow, intrigued. "Emotion? In a machine?" The robot's gaze met his. "Perhaps not emotion as you know it, but there is a fulfillment in solving, in improving. Is that not akin to your own joy in painting?" For a moment, the painter was silent. He reached for his queen, considering his next move. "Perhaps. But art, true art, comes from imperfection." From the soul, the robot tilted its head again. "And what if my imperfections make me more than a machine?" The painter hesitated, then moved his queen decisively. "Check." The robot stared at the board, its processors whirring faintly. Then, to the painter's astonishment, it leaned back slightly and emitted a soft sound, almost like a chuckle. "An impressive move," it said, "but the game is far from over." As the night wore on, the painter and the robot continued their duel, the boundary between human creativity and artificial intellect blurring with every move. In the dim light of the studio, it was no longer clear who was the artist and who was the masterpiece.